Hello everyone, this is EB the Original Master here, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play on Papa's Wingeria, developed by Flipline Studios. So yeah, to make a long story short, before I start this game, I will have to make some confessions. The Color World Let's Play that I was currently doing is unfortunately canceled. It's because that on the day I'm recording this video, I was going to record the next part of that Let's Play, to realize that I might have accidentally deleted my save file because when I went to start the next level, which was level 20, I think. Yeah, it was level 20, I believe. The game started from the very beginning, and um, I was going to see if I could go through the game and try to make up to reach back to my last point of the game, and level 14 was being really annoying, so I just gave up. And I was going to record the next Let's Play I had in mind, which was Super Mario Brothers Game Master, which was a Super Mario Brothers level editor. I canceled that Let's Play because the game's physics is because of the game's physics, meaning that the way how the game was played was throwing me off. Like Mario was moving really fast, and I wasn't really having much fun with the controls because of Mario's physics, so I just gave up on that. And instead, I am going to be covering the remaining Papa's Game Maria games, and hopefully, I can actually do the Super Mario and the Rainbow Stars Let's Play. But yeah, so I just thought I'd give you guys a little heads up with the current state of Color World and Super Mario Bros. Game Master, and unfortunately, I've decided that I will not be doing Color World's Origins as well. Is because I canceled the original Color World, I decided that I'm not gonna worry about Color World's Origins. So let's go ahead and get started here. All right, so we're gonna start a new game, and I'll be playing as Mandy. And oh yeah, by the way, Papa's Wingeria introduces the customized worker, so you can create your very own worker, but I will not be doing that. So we're gonna be playing as Mandy. All right, Mandy's lucky day. So here's the intro. So you got Mandy just chilling at home. She hears a knock at the door, and she answers the door to realize um, it's Foodini and Papa Louie winning a trip to Starlight City, which is their version of Las Vegas. And yes, this is Foodini's second appearance in the Papa Louie series. Is because he debuted in Papa's Pancakeria, which I'll be covering much later. All right, so you got Mandy witnessing this freaking slot machine, and she gets a lucky seven, and she becomes a winner. And yeah, so you got Foodini congratulating him or her, my mistake. And yeah, so Papa Louie then gives Mandy a job opportunity at working at Papa's Wingeria. And yeah, so that's the story of the game. All right, so Clover is our first customer. All right, so this is the order station. You take the customers' orders. You got the fry station where you cook the wings. You got the sauce station where you sauce the wings, and this is where you actually put the wings together and the other toppings and dressings and stuff like that. All right, so Clover is ordering four traditional wings and barbecue sauce with ranch and blue cheese, and you're gonna put the wings inside the fryer, and you drag the slider to the amount of wings that you'll need to cook. And yeah, so if you move your mouse over to the fryer, it will stop the wings from cooking. And yeah, it's very similar to my other Game Maria games, or yeah, similar to the other Game Maria playthroughs, as I meant to say. I will be unlocking all of the wings, all of the menu items, that is, all of the customers, all of the sauce types, and all that. And yeah, I know I did a pretty poor job with tossing the wings around. All right, so next what you're going to do is you're going to drag the wings to the plate, and you're also going to drag the ranch and the blue cheese dressing. And you also got carrots and celery. if they want some, obviously. And yeah, I'm also going to be buying the upgrades as well. So yeah, it is a good thing that I am going to be covering the Game Maria games because you're not going to expect me to cancel these Let's Plays is because that these games are rather easy. They're not stressful at all. They're not throwing me off or anything like that. But yeah. So anyways, the customer who just came in was Hank, and he wants 4 traditional wings, buffalo sauce, 4 celery sticks, and some ranch dressing. So yeah, we'll be covering 3 days per video, just as always. All right, this should be good enough. So yeah, not only we're going to be serving wings in this game, there are also going to be other types of meats, which we'll be going through later throughout the game, so I won't spoil anything. So yeah, I pretty am gonna buy a wing guide. Oh, I got a perfect order. Oh, nice. All right. All right, and with that, that was day one. So yeah, I will be buying the alarms, and I might also buy the wing guide, which will show you the proper way of placing the wings and the salary and all that stuff. I'll be buying that as well, so it'll be perfect. All right, so I will be playing through all the mini games as well. So our first mini game is Burgerzilla, where all you have to do is stack the different toppings, and it will. Well, you basically stack the toppings, um, and you have to stack it underneath the dotted line, which is shown on screen. And yeah, that's all you have to do in Burgerzilla. All right, winner, earn a prize in one of Foodini's mini games. So that's the first badge that we got. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and visit the shop. So yeah, of course, we're gonna buy the doorbell. We're gonna buy the fryer alarms. I'm also gonna buy the plate guides as well. And yeah, you can also buy um, napkins and a napkin holder, if you will. So yeah, I will be buying those as well. I think I'll buy those as well. I think the only things I won't be buying is like the fryers, the fryer booster. All right, so we got James as our new customer, and we got the spicy garlic sauce as our new menu item. All right, so he's gonna be ordering 8 traditional wings with the spicy garlic sauce and ranch dressing. Yeah, you guys, it is very unfortunate that I had to cancel 2 other Let's Plays. Yeah, this year has just been me canceling Let's Plays and stuff like that, but I have no regrets of doing it because if there's stuff that isn't working out with these Let's Plays, I will try my hardest to see if I could figure things out, and if not, then I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and just cancel the Let's Plays. But it is what it is. But luckily with these Game Maria games, I'm not gonna have any issues canceling them because these games aren't that stressful. They're pretty easy to get through. All right, so remember, do not release the sauce until the number on the bowl matches the ticket. All right. Yeah, that was a little too early. Yeah, I could have done a little bit better with that. But again, we're not gonna go for perfection with this. All right, here you go, James. Yeah, I need to hurry up and get um, Clover's wings out of the fryer before they burn. All right, let's go to the sauce station. That looks good enough. Yeah, don't worry, I will be buying a guide. That'll be the last time I will be mentioning that, but yes, I will be buying that as well. Alright, so we got Tim and Boomer. Oh yeah, this is Boomer's debut. Yeah, this is where Boomer first originated from, here in Papa's Wingeria. Yeah, this is a closer. So she's actually ordering 4 barbecue wings and 4 spicy garlic wings. So she's ordering 8 wings. Yes, customers will order more than 1 wing flavor. That's another thing in this game that we're gonna have to be really cautious of. Yeah, these wings take a while to cook. All right, let's go ahead and sauce these wings. Yeah, ignore that spicy garlic sauce with the number 2 on it. I accidentally made a batch by mistake. All right, there we go. All right, wing warm up. Serve 5 orders with wings. Yeah, they just call the traditional wings just wings. They don't call them traditional wings or classical wings. But yeah, if you guys know me, I'm more of a boneless wings kind of person. I like my wings boneless because I just like boneless chicken. I wasn't really. I'm not really a bone-in chicken kind of person, to be honest. But yeah. All right, we got trainee. We're at rank 2. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a total of 58 ranks in this game. All right, so we're about to play a hot shot. And what you do here, you got to shoot down these spicy enemies like these peppers. And one of the enemies was like this guacamole monster or something. All right, we're about to go ahead and start our last day for this video. But first, we're going to go to the shop and buy a doorbell. All right, so we will now be alerted whenever a new customer comes in. And no, I will not be buying any of the lobby upgrades and all that stuff. I don't really care about that. All right, we got Alberto as our new customer. And we got Calypso Sauce. All right. So Alberto's ordering 4 wings with Calypso Sauce, 8 celery sticks, and some ranch. So the next upgrade I will be buying are these alarms for the wings. And then later down the line, I'll start buying the plate guides. All right, we got Tim. Alrighty. So you got this bossa nova music track in the Fright Station. All right, let's go ahead and make Alberto's order. Yeah, I'll get to the. All right, so when there's more of one item, you'll need to use more to fill in the gaps. Yeah, this time. Yeah, let's go ahead and get these wings out because I don't want them to burn. All right, we got James. Oops, did not mean to do that. All right, there we go. All right, got 98 points from that. All right, we got Hank. What the heck am I doing? Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, you guys. I was. Yeah, that was my fault. I mean, hey, you get extra salary. I mean, I didn't mean to give you extra salary, but yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I was about to burn those wings. All right, we got Quinn. She is back as a closer. Well, I think Quinn will always be a closer character. All right, let's see. All right, this is number 4. All right, here's your ranch. All right, here you go, James. Wait, I'm gonna let this cook a little bit more. All right, there we go. That looks good. All right, here you go, Hank. All right, our last customer is going to be Quinn. Yeah, she wants 9 sticks of celery. I mean, not celery, carrots. I'm sorry. And she wants 3 tubs of ranch. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And she wants 3 tubs of ranch. Yeah, I know this doesn't look perfect, but don't worry, I'll start buying guides and all that stuff. All right, everyone, I think this will wrap up this first part of Papa's Wingeria. Yeah, this is going to be a rather fun game because it isn't going to be too stressful or anything. All right, until next time, we'll be doing days 4 through 6, and yes, I will be buying any upgrades if we get any. But yeah, so before we head out, we're gonna go ahead and play through the next mini game real quick. All right, we got Freezer Putt. Yeah, let's do this real quick, and then I'll head out. Yeah, I'm not doing a really good job here. All right. All right, I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Later, folks.